I want to talk about depression for a moment so that you'll stay tuned, know where we're going in the future. Hopefully we'll be able to close out our Bible study lesson on Wednesday night. It's been a great challenge, a lot of questions, clarifying how the world is going to end. But nevertheless, I want to talk about depression. Depression is something that affects all of us, and that's pretty well going to be our overall theme. And depression is so wide that it can cover anything. We'll begin to detail it and talk about specific things and how it affects all of us. We're living in tough times. We know that depression is up more during the coronavirus, the lockdown, than it ever been. I believe it was the VA that I was watching said that they usually experience between 4,000 to 9,000 calls. Now they're experiencing at that same period of time over 95,000 calls. And so depression is everywhere. We want to be able to define it. We want to be able to tell you what to look for in it. A lot of our young people are taking their lives, and it is tied to depression. Now, depression can start with mental illness. We want to look at and try to demythologize it and destigmatize it because for me, mental illness is just like any other illness. It's no different in a sense than a common cold. And if you got a cold, you need to take some medicine for it. And so we have began to stigmatize that a person have mental illness and they have to take a particular prescription for it. It's like taking any other prescription. When you get my age, there are some prescriptions the doctor's going to start you with, and you're going to take them for the rest of your life. The illness is not going to go away. It's going to get worse. It's no different with mental illness. So we want to come full forward. A lot of our people have been traumatized in various different ways. We want to talk about that traumatizing and what it means and how it's affected. We want to talk about how some of the trauma that our people have been through have caused them to be either completely opposite and go opposite direction, or it becomes they become enablers. And whatever it is, we need to deal with these things from the biblical standpoint. Charles Haddon Spurgeon was a pastor who was one of the greatest, most prolific pastors of the modern century, yet he suffered with depression more than anybody else. We want to touch on depression in the ministry, especially in the pastoral, so you'll know what to look out for and know how to treat and deal with one another. Stay tuned. We're building and we're looking for a great informative time through God's Word to be able to reverse the ills of mental illness and depression. God bless you.